Hey folk, it's Brother Kim. I just want to check out the Catholic Church, see what they doing these days. I heard some stuff about they getting ready to do something about the Catholic priests and all kind of stuff like this. So let's go in and check it out and see what they up to.
Pope Francis vowed to confront clergy sex abusers with the wrath of God as he ended his landmark Vatican summit. He offered 8 best practices to use as guidelines and says the Vatican is developing legislation for the church. Ideas like training in seminaries and supporting victims.
They're going to have legislation and they're going to have seminaries to support the victims. Wow, let's listen in a little more.
But survivors of abuse say the Pope didn't do enough, especially when it comes to punishing bishops who failed to act when necessary. Do you think now that the summits end, bishops are being held more accountable?
I don't.
I would like to say that it's a start, but unless he starts removing bishops who egregiously covered up these crimes, he's not leading by example.
He promised concrete steps. Have you heard that now that it's ended?
I haven't heard any plan. That was a recognition of what we already knew. It seems like the church finally gets it now that you do understand that this is happening, and you said that your bishops are comparable. Where's the next step? Where is the action plan?
Is there any positive in the fact that the church is having a conversation about child sex abuse that it hasn't in the past?
It has started a conversation that should have been started a long time ago. I would say, Francis, this is the moment. This is your time. Clean up your church.
U.S. bishops will gather in...
Now, wait a minute now. That's kind of strange to me. I mean, the Pope is like next to God. He is next to God. Like, when the Pope came to Philly, they blocked off Fairmount Park for miles. When the presidents came to Philly, you could walk right up to them and shake their hand. The Pope is the man. He's damn near God in the flesh. But these people seem like that they don't, they not going for the Pope saying that he's going to bring down the wrath of God on them. Maybe it's because these people deep down inside know that ain't nobody in the sky gonna bring no wrath down on nobody here on earth. Because if they did, then the Pope's word that he would bring the wrath of God down on these priests should be enough. And if the Pope was this close to God, then maybe this never even should have went on at all in the Catholic Church. Because the Pope would have been like, oh, it's some guys messing around with these little boys. We gonna nip it in the butt. The first Pope would have said it long time ago. We wouldn't even have got to Pope Francis before it was all nicked in the bud. So I'm just wondering about the Catholic people. Do you really believe that God is up in the sky, is gonna bring some wrath down because the Pope asked him to? That's what I would like to know. It seemed like to me that they don't believe it, because they literally said that the Pope is not doing enough. So you telling me that bringing the wrath of God down on these guys is not enough? Damn, R. Kelly is facing jail time. He spent the weekend in jail. And the wrath of God, I think maybe he probably would rather get the wrath of God than jail time. You tell me which you think is the worst, the wrath of God or jail time. See, like I always said, if you really want to get away with something like that, especially a sex crime, become a Catholic priest.